welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Rue, and today we are trying out everything I got in my August Eyescream Beauty Box. We are doing a full face of makeup, and everything that was included in the box is on my face today. So this is the look we created, and if you want to check it out and see my opinions, let's jump in. Hello friends! So I'm just priming my eyes because I always start with eyes, and today we are playing with everything from the August Eyescream Beauty Box. So we're gonna start with the palette. Okay, eyes are primed. I am ready for makeup. I'm so scared to open this one again after what happened. So I did kind of repress this shade. It's still missing a lot, obviously, from what fell. And then this one, it's panned. Like, they did say they were either going to send me new shades because it's magnetic, so that I can pop it out and pop new ones back in, or send me a new palette. It just won't come until my September box. No. Yeah, because this was the August box, so it'll come in with my September box. So I don't want to wait that long to do my first impressions, so we're just gonna play. I'll only be using a few shades out of this because I also want to use this little guy. So I think we'll do mattes from here, plus I think I'll try to use my broken shade for my inner corner, and then we'll cut the crease and do this guy is what I'm thinking. So I thought we could go into Don't Be So Posse, and then blend it into Such a Buttercup, and then maybe finish off with Thistle While You Work. So that's how we're gonna start. Just starting with Don't Be So Posse, and I'm just picking it up on a small fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend it to about a third because I'm gonna have all three of those shades kind of blend together. I do like the pigmentation. I think I want to grab, just to put on my brow bone, I'm just gonna use setting powder, I think, just because it's easy, and I just want to pop that up here to help with the blend. I do like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Next, I'm gonna go into Such a Buttercup, which is that teal green matte. We're gonna put that in the center. So yesterday, I went to run errands with my friend. We picked up all the stuff I've been mentioning in previous videos about the craft we're gonna do, where we like put plants and stuff on a frame, and it's just like a pretty like foliage art piece. So we went to like the dollar store, and we went to Michael's and picked up a bunch of stuff, and because I was going for a very green aesthetic, she went for fall colors, which love, but I went for like more green and I guess springy type shades. So all of my stuff from Michael's was 80% off. So everything I got for the craft was like between $2 to $3 a piece, which amazing. I am pretty happy with that. It's definitely gonna be a dramatic look. We're just gonna do the same on the other eye now. So I watched one other unboxing video for the Eyescream Beauty Box, and one of their shades was broken too from the same palette. So I have a feeling it's just a thing that's happening this time around. Theirs was only one shade, whereas mine was two. All right, and now we're going into Thistle While You Work, and we're just gonna kind of angle it to like wisp out almost. Yeah, those two shades blend beautifully, but they are very similar. They're like beside each other on the color wheel, so that makes sense. That's so cute though. All right, we're gonna do the same on the other eye. All right, we're gonna take a pause from the palette for now, and I'm gonna cut my crease with this guy. I'm nervous. I don't use liquid shadows ever. I am not gonna apply it using this. I'm gonna put it on my hand and then use a brush. I'm just trying to figure out what brush I want to use. All right. He's so squeaky. I'm nervous. We're just gonna apply this on the back of the hand, and I'm gonna try and work quickly because I don't know how much time I have with this. So I'm just picking it up on an angled brush, and I have my like mirror right in front of me here, and I'm just going to run it along the entire lid. It doesn't seem very thick. I don't know how I feel about this guy. It's definitely giving patchy. I feel like I can see my whole eyelid under it. I don't think I like this. I'll try applying it with the applicator, I guess. I just feel like I can't get product from it. This guy feels, I'm not gonna lie, he's a ripoff. This little guy's a joke. That is so patchy, and I couldn't even get more product out of him barely. Like this is my first use and I'm scraping the edges to try and get some product. Like, he's empty. I'm sorry, if you would pay, what, $20? 20 US dollars for this thing? No. Also, he's squeaky. I had a feeling I wouldn't like him just because of his size, and ugh. I'm like, I think I should just put a different, like a shimmer over top of it because it looks so bad. Like, do you see this? Let me see. I'm gonna zoom you in. What the heck is this? This is a joke. All right. We're going to, like, if there was actually enough product in it that I could layer it enough. Encased in its signature bear-shaped bottle, Chroma Cove is playful on the outside and breathtakingly powerful on the inside. This multi-chrome liquid shadow shifts with every glance, creating a mesmerizing, high-impact look that demands attention. Make sure you blend these out before it dries or it will end up patchy. Once it dries, it won't move. I couldn't even layer it. It was so watery. Now, I'm not a liquid eyeshadow connoisseur. Is that normal? Because it was bad. It was not good. I don't like that. I have these ones from Game Beauty, and like, they're not insane by any means, but they're better than that, and I think I'm gonna use it instead just to fix what's going on here. I'm gonna give that, my mom wants to try liquid eyeshadow. I'm just gonna give this to her because I don't even want to try using it again. I think if it was the lighter shade, because they had a white based one, maybe that in the inner corner, maybe, but I'm just not impressed with that at all. $20 and I can't even cover my eyelid once. One eyelid. I mean, I guess having it poke through with this shade that doesn't suck, it looks okay. So I will do the same thing on the other eye just because otherwise it won't match. But to fix that, I went in with the Game Beauty Shapeshifter shadow, and I think that looks a lot better. All right, we're gonna try the same thing on the other eye. I guess I'll just use this applicator. I wanted a more precise application, but oh, see, when I use this applicator, it looks a bit thicker, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely getting better coverage if you use the applicator that's attached to it. But like, I wanted a nice, just a little bit better control with a brush, you know? I'm gonna let it dry. It's a little better. Maybe I'll give it one more try. I still don't think you get enough product for $20, and it doesn't feel like it's very shifty for that kind of money either. It still looks pretty, is that the shift? I was gonna say pretty patchy. Yeah, I don't think that's the shift. I think it's still kind of patchy. It's not as bad this time. Is it dry? It's working on it. It's almost dry. It's not as patchy this time. So far, that's a no for me. I'll try it one more time and then we'll see how I feel. Either way, I said I'd let my mom try it out because she's interested in liquid shadow. I'm just cleaning up a little of the fallout. We'll get the worst of it once the tape's off. So far, that one's I'm not impressed with. Now, if you are a liquid eyeshadow connoisseur, let me know if that wateriness and patchiness is normal and if you have to like layer it multiple times to get it good. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the Game Beauty Necronomicon Shifty Shadow, and this one's like a green to purple shift. It's pretty nice. So we're gonna fix my eye. Just covering up this wannabe shifty shadow. I will say, other than the palette, like, they are so highly pigmented, very dramatic, deep tones. I really like it. I don't know why. I thought it would be a little bit brighter, but like in a good way. Like, I want deep tones like this. So I'm really happy with the palette so far, other than it being kind of broken. All right, I think I'm gonna pull my tape off. We're gonna go in to Once and Floral for my inner corner shade. Pray that I can pick it up even though she's kind of busted. Just for my inner corner, because I think she's the best shade for that. I'm just very gently picking her up. She's not picking up very nicely, but that checks out after what happened to her. She angry. And we're just gonna, oh gosh, she's crumbly. Oh, I I think I might be able to get her to work. She's definitely a little hard to work with, but I think it's because I had to press so hard to get her to stay, like not keep falling out. Again, that shade should be getting replaced, so once it does, I will use it again and test it out to see how it works when it's not busted. I'm just pulling that shade up a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. Just gonna do the other eye. It is taking a little more work to finesse it. I still think it's cute. I think it'll do the trick. I'm gonna pick out a liner and get my mascara and lashes going. All right, I think we're gonna go in with this pastel Amethyst Hour from ColourPop, the cream gel liner. We're just gonna pop that in the lower lash line. I don't think I'm gonna put anything on my under eye for eyeshadow. I think we're just gonna leave it like this. I don't want to play too much while my palette's broken. So once that's situated, I do still want to do using every single shadow in the palette. That series I'll be doing with this palette, of course. It'll be the next on my list as soon as she's fixed. So for now, I'll be dipping into older palettes. But as soon as she's good to go, I'll be playing with her more just to really solidify my opinion on it. We're gonna do some mascara. I'm just gonna go in with my Lash and Roll mascara. All right, and I'm just gonna do a nice subtle lash. I've been very into just a nice simple half lash lately. This shifty shade is basically what I expected to get out of that liquid shadow. Like, I don't think that is too high of standards. Because I don't think these ones from the Game Beauty collection were that expensive. Now, I ordered the whole collection back when it was available, and I have literally zero regrets other than not buying a few extras of my favorite products because now they're no longer available. I don't think those were super expensive. I definitely think they were cheaper than $20 US. And I've gotten quite a bit of use out of each of these. My favorite is this one. This one shifts like a white to an orange red type shade. It's insane. It's such a good inner corner shade. I've used it on the lid. It's so stunning. The other ones are great lid shades as well, but I don't know. All right, eyes are done. We're gonna start working on the face. We're gonna prime first. I'm gonna wash my hands. So I washed my hands, and even that spot that had the duo multi-chrome, it washed off very easily. Like, I expected it to come off, but it came off super easily with just a tiny bit of hand soap, literally no actual scrubbing, and it was gone. So I'm just not impressed with it. We're just priming. I'm using the e.l.f. sunscreen primer. I really like this one. I do a very light coverage face makeup. I don't really do much for my face. Oops. So I have a pimple patch on my forehead, but since my bangs hide it, I'm leaving it there so that it can do its job. I like to just let the primer sit for a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and use the new highlighter. So this one said, glow like summer starlight with this creamy travel-friendly highlighter stick with just one swipe. I think I'll use more than one swipe, but we'll see. Girly Pop melts into skin for a radiant lit from within sheen that feels playful yet polished. Tip, use under your foundation for a lit from within summer glow. So we're gonna try it under the foundation. I usually use pressed highlighter, so I usually do it last. Definitely more than one swipe, but I'm just worried it's gonna disappear after I put my foundation on. And I do a very light coverage foundation. So I did 1, 2, 3, I think. So I'm just gonna use my foundation brush to kind of blend it a little bit. She does look very subtle. I feel like probably be cute on a no makeup day. I might want to layer a little more on, to be honest. Just gonna blend the other side. It's very subtle. Yeah, you do get a lot of product, I think, out of her, but I think I need more. We'll see. I might even layer it on top of the foundation before setting powder if I feel like it's gone, and I'm trying not to blend it in too much. I do like an intense highlighter, but this might just be a no makeup kind of highlight. Like, you can see her. I don't know. Let's apply our foundation and see how it looks. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This one is very light coverage, which I prefer. I use a pretty small amount and I really blend it out. So I feel like I can't see the highlighter anymore. Like I don't really think it's there. We're gonna pop her on over top of the foundation. I'm just gonna do my concealer first. So I use the Juvia's Place. I do 2 little dots and this one's in the shade 24. And then I mix it with my e.l.f. Hydrating Cameo Concealer. This one is in Light Sand and I just put 1 dot there and then I just blend it out. And then we're gonna reapply a little bit more highlighter because I'm not seeing her. I definitely think I could use it as a no makeup day in theory. I just usually either wear makeup or I don't wear makeup. So no makeup days are rare for me, but if I have an easy no makeup routine, maybe I would do it more. All right, let's apply a bit more highlight. So just going back into that Moon Slice Beauty. As I expected, she is very subtle. We are going to set, just going in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics. And I use lately one of these brushes. I used to just use a fluffy brush, but this one is really nice for setting under the eyes. So I get quite a bit of setting powder and then I just let it sit under the eyes while I set the rest of the face. And I do set my whole face, just personal preference. I don't set it as heavily as my under eye. Now I'm just doing a quick set over my forehead and the rest of my face. And now I'm just gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and kind of brush the excess off. There's like, I can tell where the highlighter is. Face is set. Next we can go into blush. So going into the blushed color quad, because it's not very glowy, I think I want to go in with one of the glowy ones. So I was thinking I'd use Classy today, and I'm just going in with this kind of dense fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna pick up some of Classy. It looks like it picks up pretty good, so I'm just gonna start gently. That pigment seems pretty decent. I didn't pick up a ton of product, and it is quite pigmented, and she does have a nice glow to her. Yeah, I think that looks really cute. Okay, so the blush is decent. I'm just going in with my fluffy brush that I used to brush away my powder, and I'm just blending it out a little bit. All right, and we're gonna do the other cheek. Like, I'm going in pretty light-handed on the face. Honestly, that is quite nice. Holy, she's got a lot of pigment to her. It's making me feel like my other blushes in my collection aren't as pigmented as I once thought they were. But like, this is gorgeous. I also don't think I own any like shimmery blushes, so these are a great little addition to my collection. I believe most of my I have one shimmery blush. Actually, I forgot about it. Most of my blushes are matte, so this is a great addition to my collection. And I mean, for this to be a $12 palette, US dollar, so probably like 15 to 17 Canadian, that's not bad. That's quite nice. That makes me feel better about the highlight not being quite so intense. Okay, blush is on. I think she's quite nice. Now I think it's just lips and we're done. We're gonna give her a try. Very thick, very sticky. And I don't know how she hydrates yet because I just put her on. I don't love how it feels on the lips. I really enjoyed the Blend Bunny formula for lip oil. It was a lot smoother. This one, like, it's sticky. I will keep you guys posted on how I feel about it. For now, we're just gonna zoom out and finish up the video. Okay, this is my quick review of everything that came in to date. For everything that came in the August box, Bloom palette is a win. I can't wait for it to be fixed so that I can really dive deep into this palette. What I've used so far is incredible. I cannot wait to have my shades fixed because I'm not gonna touch the palette until that is dealt with, just because I want to avoid making a mess. Otherwise, that one's a win. I cannot wait for it to be fixed. The next product we used, this guy. I cannot believe this guy is $20. I would never pay that for him. I'm not mad that he was in my box because I got to try out a new product. I would not buy this. I would not recommend it to people. I'm gonna let my mom try it.
Hi, I'm Rue's mom, and she had me try this liquid eyeshadow. I like how fast it dries. I think the applicator should be a brush. This is not good. I ended up using my makeup brushes to put it on properly because I did not like it at all. It's very clunky and clumpy, and it's very light. It's not as bright and bold as regular eyeshadow, but overall it dries fast. It looks nice if it had a proper applicator. This is a really really kind of crappy one. But aside from that, I'm happy with it.
I'm gonna try it one more time some other time and then really decide how I'm feeling. First impressions, this guy is a big no. Next up, oh, and this guy is called the Chroma Cub. He's the number 4, but I don't think it matters what shade he is because I don't think I'll really like any of those ones. That one's a no. Next up was the Moon Slice Beauty Highlight Stick. This one's the Girly Pop. This one's super cute. I can't tell if it really came through on its own or if it was because of the blush. So far, this one's a yes. I'm gonna keep testing it out and I'm currently really enjoying it. The blush from the Blush Quad from Be Bella Cosmetics. This one is a big yes. I know I've only tried one shade so far, but it was gorgeous. It's like nothing I have in my collection so far. Absolutely stunning. Love it. Can't wait to try the other shades in this one. And the fact that this is the cheapest item in the box and it's my second favorite from the Bloom palette, that's insane. I love this one. I would definitely try more Be Bella Cosmetics. I'll probably get more in boxes, hopefully. So far, really, really like this one. Lastly is the Illuminati Lip Oil in Ruby. I do not like how sticky it is. I hate stickiness on my lips. I don't really have an opinion of it other than that so far. It's very thick. It's very sticky. I would not buy this on my own, but I will test it out some more to see how I feel after a few tries. So far, I would absolutely not repurchase this. This one's a no for me. So we have, well, this one's, yeah, I wouldn't buy this. So these two are the ones that I'm kind of like, they're not for me. The other 3 products though so far I really like. I really like how my cheeks look. I like how my eyes look. I did fix this on my lids with that other thing as you saw, but all in all, those 3 products are wins for me, and those 3 alone are definitely worth more than the box. So the fact that I got to try a few other products even though they're not my dream products, I'm all in all happy and would buy a subscription box again, which is good because I already prepaid for at least 2 more. So far I'm pleased. That is all for today. So if you want to leave a like or a comment down below, or if you want to see more of my content, feel free to hit that subscribe button so that you can catch me in the next one. Bye!